to another video, guys. So we're in this new car, which I will talk about later, but the main thing of this vlog is to talk about gratitude. We've paid over 400k traders, and there's a trader that I want to talk about in this video as well that was in the course that bought for 300 quid and just done 7.5k. And I feel like in this video I really want to share with you like just a full circle of life. I went from being a trader trying to make money in the markets to teaching people to make money in the markets, and now paying traders who are making money from our prop firm as well, which is just insane. Dubai has honestly been an amazing move. I've just finished filming as well, you know, why I moved to Dubai, and then I've got loads of questions on why I moved to Dubai, and then I've got another question on how I moved to Dubai. The how is a little bit personal, but I will make a video just sharing with you guys because I think it can be beneficial. You know, setting up the company, visas, some kind of tax I can talk about, and then not just that, just overall migrating you and your family if that's the case. But the first thing I want to talk about, manifestation is real. Manifestation is real, man. One day I was dreaming of driving RAs, AMGs, being with my brothers, working, watches, cars. Look at this view. Jay, show him the view. It's just beautiful. Like, Dubai is just beautiful. It's honestly something absolutely stunning about it. And when we get into downtown, we'll do some B-rolls there. Just the high-rise buildings, of all the buildings in downtown just look so good. So right now what we're doing is we're going driving into the Dubai Mall. Then today is Saturday, so tomorrow is Sunday. We've got a load of work, so we've just got some small things to go and sort out today. And then the rest of the week we're going to be trading, updating you guys. We've got market breakdown, we've got loads of stuff. But the main thing is full circle. Welcome to the vlog, guys. Right, just want to quickly interrupt. Don't forget to use code WChampFX for 120% bonus refund. You will get $1,000 extra if your payout is not done within 24 hours. They have two-step, they have one-step, and they have instant funding. More importantly, they are one of the top prop firms in the space other than FTMO. So if you want to go get your challenge now down in the link in the description below with code WChampFX. See you inside. This is going to be talking about the 400k payouts that we've got. So this is the craziest thing about prop firms. Like, prop firms can literally change your life in an instant, and I think that it kind of changed mine as well in a different way. Now, at the end of the day, when I first started trading, we didn't have this opportunity. And if you were aware, if you're new to trading, because vlogs, we have a load of different demographics as opposed to our trading content. Prop firms are basically trading companies that allocate you demo money but give you a percentage of the profits you make. So what does that mean? If you have a $100,000 account that you trade with, you will keep 80% of the profit. So if you make 10k, that you keep 8. If you make 100k, you keep 80k. Now, what's the catch? What's the rules, and how do you get started? Well, the catch is ultimately a lot of people fail these because a lot of people gamble them, and that's actually the same as the trading markets. Now, the rules are you have to pass phase 1 and phase 2. Some have only one step and some even have instant. You can go check out my other guides if you want to see a full tutorial video. These are the vlogs, but I just want to break this down. And then more importantly, how can you get started, how much it costs? It costs like literally $250, which is now I'm going to go through with CK Capital. CK Capital is part of the company that I work with. They've done, or we have done, 400k in payouts. It's 300k in this thread so far, and every single payout we can explain, showcase, show all the QR codes, and you can scan. Now these are the updated QR codes where if you once you scan them, it takes you to the TRX transaction ID, where you can actually go and check the payment to them as well. So it's proof of payment, right? And that's the number one thing a lot of these prop firms or traders are looking for, is actually proof of payout. And I know that for exactly a fact for myself, because that's what I would look for in a company. And it's crazy to see, like, think about it. Some of these guys, $150 is great for a 10k account. A 10k account costs like $50 at one point, so this person got a 3 times their investment. There's a 7.9k payout here on a 100k account, so he bought the account for $256, which is at 50% discount, and you guys can get that 50% discount link in the description as well. But pretty much promos are running all year round for CK Capital. It just depends on which one you capture. 6.3k here. Again, this is on a 200k challenge, and then we've got a huge payout. Where is it? It's there's a 15k payout here. We've done 15k to like anywhere between 10 to 20k around 10 times now, and we've got a massive payout coming soon, which I will share, and it's in like the 30 plus 40k mark region. Just a single payout, not a total, just a single payout, and most of it should be okay. Now we have 0 denials, and this is the whole thread you can go and check out, which is on Twitter, where ultimately we were paying people out. We've always cashed up. We've had 0 denials. We've got MT5 coming now. We've got C Trader, Trade Locker, and everything's just been building. And it's been a real long journey in order to prepare to build a sustainable prop firm. But I'm very proud to say that we have. Not only have we built that, we're growing. We've got a new dashboard coming. We have a new revision. We're into our 2nd year of trading as well. And now is time to scale up and learn even more. We've got a podcast coming back on the YouTube channel. It's just honestly so much growth. There's so many things that I build behind the scenes, which I want to take you more on. And now that we have Jay, I'm going to show more of a day in the life, not only of a prop firm CEO, a trader, part of all these other million things that I do. And also, whilst I'm in this section as well, if you're watching these, normally you guys who are watching these kind of sections where I'm explaining and you're watching every detail, you care about what I have to say, is that we are also launching a men's collection. This men's collection, and this is the first time I've ever said anything about vlogs, is that my missus has a bag company, and they only did like women's handbags, but now they are bringing in men's collection, because what I was looking for was all I do is carry these backpacks, key pals, and all of that kind of stuff. So that's going to be coming soon. So if you are interested, please show some love and support in the description below to Mason DeLuna. And yeah, that's 400k payouts. It's kind of crazy. So it feels a little bit surreal, I'll say, before we get back to the rest of the vlog. You know, like I've done 400k payouts myself in terms of like received. Now we've paid over 400k to traders, which kind of feels full circle, right? Like net zero. But I think the coolest thing about all of that is that there is a huge opportunity. And if you've watched this section, I always say that you are meant to watch part of the sections of vlog. Sometimes your attention is in, or some of you guys are full in the vlog. Some of you guys coming back and forth, put them in the back. And if you're listening to this section here, it just means that you need to make sure that you stick to your trading, stay focused. It is worth it. You can be paid. More importantly, think about it like this: if someone else can get paid, you can too. You just need to make sure that you're humble. So understand that what you know right now, what you're doing right now, doesn't work. Make sure you figure out, put all the accumulation of all the right things and make it work for you. Okay, so let's get back to it. Hey, the paddle man came through. Dubai. The paddle man came in, and he's got, yeah, bro, this is it. Think about it. If you think about just quickly throwing this clip in out, for some reason, what I was thinking about, bro, was when we were at Oceana. Like, there's a photo. I'll
send you the photo. I know exactly what photo it is.
There's a photo of us three.
I think I'm wearing those Kanye glasses. You know the ones?
Yeah, the Kanye glasses.
I know exactly the photo.
Now look at us. We're back in there.
Stories in pajamas. We went from stories in pajamas. Then everything got hard to harness. Conversations with some pastors. What's good as soul if it is tarnished? To not to sin is like the hardest. Growing up I weren't the smartest, but I would always try regardless.
And he goes, there's 2 versus 1 because he's half and I'm from London, Hong Kong. And he goes, okay, round 1, fight. And I was like, oh shit.
A harvest and my mum is like a friend. She doesn't charge me for the rent. She told me finish what I started. I was timid when I started. Didn't know my limit when I started. All I knew is this is where my heart is. There was days when we were starving. I guess they love you when you're charming, but that's just entertainment, darling. Had a child like mine, trying to kill it when I started. You always gotta finish what you started. Really, I ain't into all the garbage or trying to be the hardest.
Give me some love. You good, bro? Too many cars, bro.
So, it's a new day now.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the Mall of Emirates. Just get to breakfast. There's a place I want to take Jay. I also want to do some work and just like map down like my mind. I find that it's really important that when you get really busy, is to kind of jot everything down. It's not about just being organized and like not losing your train of thought. It's also about just getting all that clogged up stuff out of your brain. I don't know if you guys have ever felt this, but I feel like when you've got too much in your brain in specific, you just either sporadic, you're like, there is certain traits that you may not notice until you really start to self-reflect more that happen. For example, maybe I'm a bit more snappy, or I don't know, like more depressed for some people, scatterbrain. There's loads of different reasons and different, I'd say, reactions to it when you are just too much overload. And the easiest way to deload is, as much as people say, is like doing a getaway and all of that stuff. Well, not really, because you're just escaping and you're just running away. That's not the answer. The answer is to face your fears. The answer is to tackle your problems. The answer is to go at it with full force. And when you do that, you're able to really understand like what is holding me back, what's stressing me out, and what's the solution. You know, you might not know the solution now, but you'll be able to figure out the solution over time. Now I'm just gonna try and make sure I don't crash, because Dubai, if you know Dubai or if you've been to Dubai, the driving is wild here.
The office now. Got some coffees.
Why is one good to eat in the morning?
Yeah. Fasting feels so much better.
I don't know, but today seems.
Yes.
Cool, so we got our coffees. It's alright, we're gonna have it nice and dark in here. Okay, that's fine then. So then I need to.
The light is white already.
Yeah, I'll take this office, it's fine. It's, I want to be in this office.
dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another
So let me revise the contract. Do you want to do the pay?
Yeah, let's do payments there.
The payment?
Still fog.
So, long story short, we wanted to take an office in there, and someone already took it, and he was very angry, and very, very, very angry. But we wanted to take the office, we wanted to see it, because he was only renting it for a month. And then, long story short, I think, I pray for it, hope for it, his calmness. He went crazy. It was really actually quite funny. And then since then, he ended up taking the office for 12 months, which then left us not being able to take that office, which is what it is. And I'm not too bothered, because obstacle comes, Allah blesses you with more. And this is why Allah is great, right? Because now he took that office, we got this one at a discount, and obviously because it was an inconvenience, we get some extra bonus and benefits. I think we get the parking as well, and the girls love us, you know what I mean? Like, it's actually free jokes. It's actually pretty fun. Jay's got the biggest smile on the back of his face. It's actually so funny.
It's crazy, man.
It's actually so crazy.
It's like, good news and bad news. Some sort of good news to me.
Yeah, it's actually all good news. We just don't get the office we want. It's not that deep. Like, that's the difference of when you have an ego. Like, if you have an ego to attach to something, so for example, you could easily go different ways. No, I want that one. I said I want that one. I can pay more, do more. That's kind of, man. I can't. Just take it easy and just move on. It's not that deep. So now we're just going to work in this office with this view. So you guys are going to start seeing this view on the YouTube a bit more now. This is going to be the vibe. That's where we're going to take it from. So yeah, that's pretty funny. We're eating steak now. This morning I was a little bit thrown off, so but Jay's got this like vegetarian like avocado burger. After we eat didn't pray, so this guy's trying to get used to the camera. We didn't pray, so I feel like not praying in the morning really throws you off for the day. But ultimately, now just trying to like catch up with work, eat, and then when I have a coffee, I'll recalibrate and then get back into it. That's part of what it is. So it's one mood and then another, but you can't let it define your day.
drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home and my page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use.
What's going on? So she says she's asking you she'll receive. She wants to be in the video. Do you have anything you want to say? Yeah, I put your
What's your name, sir?
My name is Dan. Your name?
Nice to meet you. My name is Irene.
Irene. Nice to meet you.
Hello, guys. Please follow, sir. YouTube channel.
He's good. He's good.
What is happening? How you doing, Craig? You good?
Hi, bro. How you going? You all right? You good?
Yeah, good. It's always funny to kind of start everything off. I always think if you could just like introduce us, obviously your name, it sounds like a dating app, your name,
Yeah.
your age, and then just something, whatever pops to your head, but like a sentence about you, if you could start off.
Yeah, my name's Craig Page. I'm 40, and I basically, if I'm doing something, I will not stop until I've completed it.
Okay, sweet.
Like, not at all.
So that's why you're gonna make trading absolutely fucking kill it.
Yeah, mate. That's why, like, I'm all or nothing. Like, that's it. Once I start something, that's it. It's end of.
Well, then what's your business like? Because I think this is quite interesting as well, like with trading, right? Everyone, like, because everyone has this stigma of trading, like, oh, you have to be a degree, you have to do this, you have to do that. And throughout these interviews, not just yourself, like Kenny and everyone in our group, I don't think, well, there are a few people in a similar, like, space, quote unquote, but like, what field are you in? And why did you want to get into trading?
Oh yes, I'm in construction. I've been a joiner all my life, and I'd sort of like, years ago when I think the forex sort of booms first started. I were paying for the like signals basically, and I got cleaned out. But in most people's things, they've been just like, "Ooh." But I were like, I like this. And then
Wait, hold on. Cleaned out as in like you put money in and then you were just gone.
It were within. I went from like in 30 days. It went from to as fast as it went that way. It went
so zero.
And I were like, but it wasn't like I seen it. I saw it as like an investment. That's it. Period. So it were
okay.
And I didn't. What I put in maybe 1,000. I was prepared to lose 1,000.
Okay.
So it's seen it at that. Whatever I gained, but then it didn't scare me. I just left it alone. And then it was the start of this year. I was like, I started following you. I think it was the start of the year, and I was like, you know what? I might start like. So I started to, doing it proper. So then I started to paper trade, but I knew nothing, like literally nothing. And then I started the course. I contacted Car, started the course, and then.
Oh, so you was in the course before the
No. I contacted Car, and they were like, oh yeah, we've got some courses. If you ask your Car, he'll laugh at there's some of the messages I sent, and they were like, oh, we've got. I thought I left it alone, and then I got my ass handed to me again.
So what? Trying to trade yourself?
Yeah. And so I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Saturday morning on the 30th of September, I think it was, or the 31st of September. You know the day. You know the day. I messaged Car the day after I had my ass handed to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, bro, I
need to get on this.
I need to get on this course. And they were like, oh, just let me have a chat with Dan. And then literally like, the date when me and you phoned, it was like 10 o'clock UK time, 1 o'clock Dubai time.
I didn't know that was the day you got your ass handed to you, though.
The day before, right? And I think like a lot of people in business and in anything, I believe that it's just like in business and like in my business and anything, you have got to do these wrongs to be able to move forward. Because if you don't make these mistakes, and if you don't move forward, or like if you don't make the mistakes, I'll get your ass handed to you. You'll never know what it feels like, and you'll never understand the of why and what you're doing wrong. And then I did the course. I started the course, and it's just been complete and utter game changer. Like I have learned so much in 6 weeks. And I feel like I'm, even though I've learned so much, I feel like I'm 10% of 100%. And I feel like that I'm definitely going in the right direction. And I'm like so excited to get to that end.
I like that because I think one of the big things I try to focus on is making sure you have clear clarity. And I feel like you already have, like, it's not about achieving everything all in one go. It's knowing that the vision is, knowing that the goal is achievable. I just need to break it down and take these right steps in order to do
Yeah.
them. And the right
Yeah.
steps is everyone has to take exactly the same steps. It's just the learning rate of each one. Just like you said, like these lessons you fail and then how you fail and then you learn from these lessons and then get there. So then in these, obviously these courses, you've done the course, you've done the strategy, you've done the psychology, and more importantly, you've had me kind of doing these sessions
Yeah.
with you guys live as
Yeah.
well, which is very, very, very powerful for me, because I know like I am a different being in my own self because I've seen the difference between myself and other people. But what is the biggest lesson that you've learned so far? And I want to do two things actually, and the reason why I think two things is because
Yeah.
we've had a great conversation before this video, is like one from a mental point of view, and then second from an actual technical point of view. So like what have you, like what's one thing that's clicked in the trading side, and then one thing, because we don't just do trading, we also do a lot of like psychology and mental and
Yeah. Yeah.
being the best version of yourself and that kind of stuff. So like one mental and then one technical, if you can, please.
I think the sort of the mentor and the psychological side, it's the journaling. Like I never ever thought that the journaling side of things, it makes, I know it sounds like some people like maybe sound corny, but it's like it makes you accountable for all your actions.
Yeah.
But it sounds weird saying it, but it literally is, because you're already thinking it, you start writing it, and then you come to go write in your journal again, and you realize that I'm still like, what are you doing?
Yeah. If you make any
It's
mistakes,
there.
anything, like everyone
It's
has to
there.
watch you, and you like,
Yeah, and it's there, and like, it like it's like getting told off by yourself, because you've already written it in your journal, and you're coming to write it in again, and you can see it, and you're just like,
oh fuck,
oh, yeah. So that's the like the really like
big game
the, like,
changer.
yeah, definitely.
Everyone says that though,
Definitely.
because that journal is the number one thing I think is that's made, well, like journaling is number one thing that every successful trader I know has to trait. And I said this to you before you even started. I say that to everyone all the time.
Yeah,
All of our successful traders have all journaled non-stop. And then when you have to do it yourself, and I was successful from journaling, and that's not even just from trading, that's from life, gym. I even write on my pen and paper, my gym, like what I'm working out and stuff. And then now when you guys have to do it, it's so funny because you understand it, but when you do it, you realize like, holy shit, like even if
yeah.
I make a mistake, I now have to own up to it. I have to write it down, because you cannot ignore it, because it will come up in your report card or your TradeZilla or anything sooner or later, and everyone will see it. And it's not about other people judging it; it's you facing you.
Yeah. And that's literally it's you, and that's that's the thing that I love. It is literally you against you. You're not. It's nobody else. Even though you can see, like I can see at the moment, I can see 10 other journals. Right? It's me against me, and
Yeah.
that is it.
Yeah.
It's just me against me. I'm not battling anybody else. In fact, I get more enjoyment out of helping other people, or if like
Yeah,
in just speaking to other people. It's like
because
that's the
they're in
thing
it.
where and I'd have never the mindset before I started the course. I would never have thought that I'd have had that same mindset to where I am now.
Mm.
So it's totally changed the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's sick. And then would you say that's, I guess that's more the mental side of things. So then what's the technical
Yeah.
thing that you would have, what have you learned so far? It could be anything from like, maybe even like the way we approach prop firms, like the rotation, which I taught today.
Yeah, that's for me. That's
Oh, okay.
that's one of the things that when I actually thought about it, I thought, fuck.
It's easy, isn't it?
Like,
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, like why like stress yourself out and have one when you could have two, and you can just be like, right,
Diversify.
leave that there. I'll leave that there. I'll go to this one. I'll leave that there and go back to that one. And when you actually think about it, I like to watch I like to watch all the stuff at least 3 to 4 times.
Different nuggets every time, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I'll because it's not like just watching it once. You just watch it once and that's it. Like I like to watch it 3 or 4 times, take it all in, make sure I'm taking everything in from that little bit, and then once I've taken it in, then I know that I am where I am.
That's fair enough, bro. That's sick. Because I think the rotation side of things is absolutely everything, where it kind of it's something that can really help with your risk element and how you kind of break everything down. And then also just I guess the easiest way is to get there faster. But not only that, you kind of, this is number one thing, is like you're learning from my mistakes, you learn from all my findings, and you can kind of make it from there as an overall. So then with these two things, they're obviously two very powerful things already. I guess as cliche as it is, rather than would you recommend it, I would rather ask you, like, why would you recommend it? Let's just say a friend of yours is watching, right? Because that's the easiest and most honest way. Because I think that when a restaurant is good and you just refer the restaurant to someone and the restaurant tastes good, why would you refer that restaurant? So the question is, would you refer this to someone, and then why?
Yeah, it's basically, it's no brainer for me. It's the sort of family, literally. It's the family. You feel like you're in a family, and there's no egos. Everyone's really helpful, and to refer someone, it's not. It's like I would like, God, it's just there's no negative. There's been no negative. Everything's positive. No, but it is though, mate. It is like, and I am just saying it because you're in front of me. End of the day, like where I've come from to where I am now, and I knew nothing, absolutely zero.
Yeah, fair.
Zero. So everything I've learned and everything I've taken, everything I've learned from you and the way that you operate and the way that you've presented the course to me. Yeah. I'm dyslexic, so I can't, and I don't take stuff in very easily.
Learning's hard, right?
Yeah. So for me, like the learning on the course has been, information has been like 10/10.
Yeah, and also like I've also been spreading it out in like obviously the sections, the stages. I'm quite happy that with the stages were broken down quite well, because the ones that did it fast had time to kind of revisit it. The ones who wanted to take it at a slower pace also had a good enough time to make sure they digested it. And then the people who were in the middle as well were able to do it and then review everything. So it was perfectly balanced for all three types of people to review, like to recycle and get all the information as such to speak as well. And then obviously we've got our updates and then obviously a team from there. So then won't take too much of your time left. I guess the final thing is like final thoughts so far. Like, I guess it's been a roller coaster, and to set you up with some final thoughts is you came in, for you anyway, from zero. Now you understand prop firms, how to make money, the clarity from the strategy, even to the mindset, to the positives, to getting the funding, watching me make the 18K, watching me come back from losing 300K to getting 2 million funded. That's from a spectator point of view. Then even yourself, when you've seen Kenny, who crazy tells himself a story that is not profitable, then we broke out his data is actually profitable. And then Joe today was another example who said, oh, psychologically not bad. Then I was like, well, technically one win, you're break even. So what are you crying about? It's funny because all of these things, it just takes an experienced person like myself to call people out really quickly. What are your final thoughts so far on these wild roller coaster of 6 weeks of your journaling, calling yourself out, working, and now you actually know how to trade? What is your final thoughts so far? I guess anything that comes to mind. It's like overwhelming now.
I'd never have thought that I'd be where I am now in 6 weeks. Like I never like the confidence I have now looking at the markets, and I'd never have thought I'd have been able to learn what I've learned in the short period of time, even though I know, and in my mind, I'm still like nowhere near from where I want to be. But where I am now is like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's only because of like the course, basically.
Appreciate it.
Because if you couldn't understand it, if the information wasn't the right information, then I wouldn't be where I am now. So 10/10 to you.
Appreciate it, man. And that's it, man. Like this time round, I was explaining to Craig is for obviously you're watching this, and if you're still watching this, is I've honestly put a lot of effort into this. When you book a call or whatever it is you want to do with this product, that we've done an accountability sheet from sectioning it from every single step of the way, from section 1, section 2, section 3 for you to be broken down to. We have these journals where you are stayed accountable for. We have the trading coaches. You have your own personal journal, which is the biggest one ever. More importantly, we have these worksheets with the self-study sheets, which it's just, I think there's like over 50 things that I can't even break down, which is crazy because you get this for such a in my personal opinion, is like the cheapest price ever for over 12 months. It's not even like you pay for it 6 weeks, you're done. It's over a 12-month period. And for you, obviously the 10 is a different story, but the people who are joining, there's a guarantee as well, of a different type of guarantee. So if that has inspired you from Craig, you can reach him out obviously on Instagram to make sure that he is a real person, because he is real. He's not AI generated.
No. I hate AI. I mean, look at these lines here. They don't get those lines.
I swear, do you know what though? I swear everyone that joined has got a sense of humor. Like everyone's like, it's pretty funny. So book a call with me, guys. Thank you very much, Craig, for giving me his time, and I appreciate it. And we're gonna grow this fucking trading program to one of the best programs to make you guys a funded trader. Peace.
See you later, bro.
So if you want to be like Craig and learn about trading, so be it from zero to hero, wherever you are with trading, and if you want to come and learn from me over this 12-week program where we've got absolutely everything written out for you, it is simply as simple as booking a call down below, speaking to my team, or even being able to speak to me to learn how this program works. So this program has only got 50 slots each time we have these intakes, because we have to be able to allocate the traders. And then when the traders are all self-sufficient, then we will release another 50 slots, and we'll keep rotating these slots throughout the year. Once they are sold out, you just have to wait until the traders are self-sufficient, but normally we'll release them every 2 to 3 months accordingly. So if you're interested, you want to make it happen, link in the description below. See you inside. Book that call with me. Peace.